I'm trying to get back into shape, which entails, losing a couple of extra pounds and becoming fit. Right now my goal is to just run a 5K come May 1st. So that's my first step. If I can get in shape for that, everything else will just kind of fall into place, I think. It all kind of started because my husband was abusive, and I looked at myself and realized that this can't happen again. And in order to change it, I need to change myself. So that's when I figured, now's the time. I'm going to work on the diet, improve it, cut out all the junk food that I really shouldn't be eating to begin with, and then start working out again. Right now I'm running every night. I'm up to about 4 miles, which is more than the 5K, but I'm trying to increase my time. So I figure by going longer instead of faster, because I'm trying to decrease some of the strain on my joints. I started getting back into running, and I set up a program here at the Marine Gym to start a strength training program. And things are just slowly falling into place. I've been trying to eat a lot more vegetables because I've always been really picky and never really enjoyed them much. And now with 2 kids running around the house, I want to model healthy eating behaviors for them. At the beginning of the week, I make out a meal plan. I go grocery shopping, get just what I need to make these meals. This way I eliminate all extra forms of temptation. Right now there's no junk food in the house, which, really helps. Because it means when you're hungry, you have to have that banana instead of 3 donuts. My kids are also kind of a bit of a problem when it comes to finding time to exercise. I normally try to do it after they go to bed for the night, but then of course one will wake up and then you have to go take care of that one, and then the other will wake up, and soon enough you're just, sitting in the rocking chair trying to get them to go back to sleep, and your workout's gone for the night. I started this about 6 weeks ago, and I would say 2 weeks ago I got on the scale for the first time since I started this, and I had dropped 15 pounds. And that was a really big motivator right there. Next weekend I am going down to Florida as a reward for hitting the 20-pound mark. I feel like I have my life back. I have a body back. I don't feel ashamed to go out anymore. I can run around with my kids and have a great time. That was a bit of a challenge before. I actually lost another 2 pounds, so I'm well on my way to my goals. I've been losing weight way too quickly. According to my doctor, I can bring on a relapse of my anemia, which I've suffered from quite some time. I actually need to eat more leafy green vegetables, and I need to eat a lot more beef and things that are high in iron. I was eating a lot of the same stuff over and over again, and I need to increase the variety to get more nutrients. I'm at the gym 3 days a week for at least an hour, and every night I run 4 miles on the treadmill. I vary it day to day. Sometimes I'll do more of an interval workout where I'll be going really slow, and then I'll pick it up for a really intense burst and then back down. Sometimes I'll keep it at a continuous, say, 5 miles an hour. Sometimes, I'll even just walk it. I have my master plan for the week. It tells me I have it broken down: breakfast, morning snack, lunch, afternoon snack, dinner, evening snack. And then every workout that I plan on doing, program 1, program 2, what I plan on doing regarding my 4 miles in the evening, everything is right there. I'm really close to my goal, and that is a big motivator. I started this at over 200 pounds, a little bit right around there, and now I'm down to 154. I had no self-confidence, and then I decided to take this on, and now I'm good to go. Having that agenda with everything that I was going to eat and all the exercise I was going to do for the day was a really big help, and helped keep me on track to reach my goals. I actually make a lot of my meals on the weekends and freeze them, and then take them out as necessary. My tastes have changed to reflect what I've been eating, and I don't want to go back to what I was eating before. I'm actually really happy eating vegetables at this point. I never thought I'd say that. To start out, I got a trainer, and we went over my fitness goals and what I wanted to achieve. When you start a weightlifting program, if you don't know what you're doing, you could actually hurt yourself severely. And I thought it would be a good idea, seeing as I hadn't done it for a while, just to go back over the basics before I moved on to more advanced techniques. Karate is a really big reward. I've wanted to do this since I was 6 years old, and I finally got around to doing it. My new goal is to make black belts. Everything will fall into place if you just keep at it. It might take a little bit more work than you're willing to give, but if you are willing to go that extra mile and do it, it's not that difficult to achieve your goals. Basically what I got out of this is if I'm determined enough to do something, it'll happen. And I can apply that to almost anything I set out to do. The last time we interviewed, because my jeans were size 10 and I was already down to a 6. I'm down to a size 2, so nothing fit. I still mostly stick to what I set up originally, because that's just how I like to eat now. But from time to time I will have a treat. Like last night I had ice cream and it was delicious. Some of the foods that I used to eat just don't taste the same anymore. They don't taste quite as good as some of the newer foods that I've been eating. I eat a lot less than when I first started this project, and I'm satisfied with smaller amounts of food. And now with some of the foods that I used to eat, 1 or 2 bites is enough for me. When I don't have the kids, I rollerblade everywhere I go if it's within, 5 miles or so. And a couple weeks ago, I fell on some rough pavement and broke my arm. I'm modifying my workouts by the way I'm holding dumbbells and whatnot, and I'm using more of the machines as opposed to free weights. Well, last Saturday, I ran a 5K for the first time. I ran the whole time. I was quite pleased with myself. I run 3 miles every night, normally after everybody goes to bed when it's nice and dark and quiet. I take karate. I'm there 6 nights a week. Now I'm just kind of taking it as it goes. I really don't have any major things that need to be tweaked. At the moment, I can't even think of minor things that need to be tweaked. I'm really happy where I am.